Our mission at the Industrial Commons is to rebuild a diverse working class grounded in locally rooted wealth. Since 2015, we've been working to catalyze a place-based economy, built from the ground up and rooted in the unique strengths of our region, focusing on the industries that have existed here for hundreds of years. Our approach builds on local resources, skills, and assets to drive economic growth by the people who live and work here. Here's a brief snapshot of our history. Opportunity Threads, a worker-owned cooperative started by Molly Hemstreet, launched in 2008 with the purpose of sustainable textile production for entrepreneurs and mid-sized companies. In 2013, the Carolina Textile District was formed with the idea of being small together in order to bring together businesses and entrepreneurs who are focused on domestic production. In 2015, we received support from the Appalachian Regional Commission to start the Industrial Commons. Over time, our organization has grown from 2 people into 4 dynamic fields of work that impact our region and beyond. Today, our work spans across Appalachia and increasingly throughout the Southeast. Our work is guided by a theory of change, and this is how we believe transformation happens. There are 5 steps: give, teach, own, organize, and transform, each of which is connected back to the fields of work. We put our theory of change into action by giving workers high-quality, well-paying jobs with voice, agency, and dignity because we understand that strong jobs are the foundation of strong communities. We teach workers how to be successful in their jobs by building both hard and durable skills, and we incubate and support community-owned enterprises to keep the work local. We organize industrial sectors to bring companies together for collective strength and resiliency. And we work to transform our community and inspire others by creating locally rooted wealth. We approach our work using ecological principles. Throughout our presentation, you will hear references to names using biological design. The first example is our field guide. Rather than relying on a one-size-fits-all, top-down solution, we work to grow our region in ways that come directly from our own community. We've organized our work into fields, micro-ecosystems that support workers by providing skills and education to achieve economic mobility, helping businesses to create quality jobs, networks to organize industry towards environmental sustainability and circularity, and the broader community to build cultural understanding and civic participation through place-based practices. Our fields of work organize everything we do and create a bridge between our theory of change and the work happening on the ground. They also recognize the essential role of infrastructure and capital in making the work possible. Together, the fields, programs, and businesses within them form an interconnected system that works together. There are 2 streams of best practice flowing through our work: stewardship and building a circular economy. Stewardship means taking responsible care of the things we share: our environment, our land, our capital, not just for ourselves, but for the people who come after us, for the next generation. The circular economy builds on that by keeping materials in use for as long as possible, sharing, repairing, reusing, repurposing, and recycling. These 2 streams don't run parallel. They are woven together across our work in order to create an environment that is resilient, regenerative, and sustained over time. In practice, this looks like shared responsibility and a long-term commitment to both people and place. Let's dive into our fields of work to explore what programs and enterprises make up the ecosystem and understand how the theory of change is put into practice on the ground.
Our workforce development field provides education and training that help workers achieve economic mobility. We're passing on the tools and experience needed for long-term success through mentorship, knowledge, and skill sharing. This creates sustainable talent pathways, preparing individuals for future challenges and connecting them to much-needed careers in textiles, manufacturing, and more. Our workforce development field carries out its purpose through 2 programs. One of the key programs is Opt In Opportunity Internship. This is an 8-week exploratory experience for recently graduated high school seniors. It begins in June, right after graduation, and centers around 3 core components: hands on work experience, mentorship, and professional development. Another program is JET, Jobs, Education, and Training, which focuses on opportunity youth ages 16 to 24. JET connects young people who have been disconnected from education or work opportunities to quality jobs in Burke County, pairs them with community mentors, and provides personalized support for both educational and career planning. Our skill training program focuses on building hard skills through hands-on instruction in industrial sewing. It draws on our region's deep history as a textile manufacturing hub, recognizing that there are good jobs and career opportunities in the field today. Beyond the training itself, we provide specialized support to help participants make that final connection from the sewing lab into a career. Both programs share the same goal: creating opportunities for individuals, helping people find meaningful work, and challenging the idea that they have to leave this place to be successful. These metrics provide a snapshot of our work in action. As our efforts continue to expand, so does the impact reflected in these numbers.
Our business development field focuses on creating quality jobs and transitioning businesses to employee ownership. This approach prioritizes the long-term health of businesses, shifting the focus from short-term wins to sustainable management over time. Equally important is the quality of the jobs themselves. We prioritize building workplaces where people feel empowered to contribute and where their input matters. The business development field works in 2 primary ways. We incubate businesses, and we help businesses remain in the region. The businesses we incubate include our own enterprises like Material Return and Good Books, both of which are for-profit companies that have a focus on cooperative values. Through these, we demonstrate a different way of doing business and fill gaps that are missing in our own ecosystem. We also work to help businesses stay rooted in their communities. Through business transitions across Western North Carolina, we partner with existing owners to transition their companies to employee ownership, ensuring they can remain locally owned and operated. This approach helps attract patient, long-term investment, which is especially important as many older business owners look for succession options. When employees have a stake in the business, they're more likely to take initiative and care for it like it's their own, acting in the best interest of the whole. Take a look at some of our metrics from the business development field. These numbers continue to grow from year to year.
Our network development field organizes industries around environmental sustainability and circularity, focusing on supply chains, business models, and closed-loop systems. We know that collaboration across supply chains is key to promoting circularity and reducing waste. The network development field carries out its work through 3 main channels. The driver of this field is the Textile Innovation Engine of North Carolina, a regional catalyst for global innovation. The engine partners with leaders across supply chains, markets, education, and government to accelerate research, commercialization, manufacturing, and workforce readiness. Textiles touch every aspect of our lives, from apparel and transportation to aerospace, healthcare, and agriculture. By connecting stakeholders across the value chain, the engine accelerates growth, drives innovation on circular and regenerative fibers, and strengthens long-term industry resilience. Our consortium model brings the right partners together, connecting supply and demand, sharing expertise, reducing risk, and helping regional producers reach larger markets. We know that no single organization can solve today's textile challenges alone. The engine is supported by the National Science Foundation. After a rigorous national grant application process, the Industrial Commons and its engine partners were chosen to lead this work. Partners include North Carolina State University, Gaston Textile Technology Center, Manufacturing Solutions Center, and Western Piedmont Community College. A key player in the circular ecosystem is Material Return, our model for reclaiming and repurposing textile waste. Material returns process can be broken down into 3 steps: gathering textile waste, mechanically fiberizing that waste, and producing high-quality recycled yarns. Material return exemplifies how circular production, research and development, and workforce development intersect, serving as both a resource for brands and manufacturers seeking to implement circular materials into their products, and for advancing worker-led, environmentally responsible industry practices. The Carolina Textile District is a network to support entrepreneurs and companies to produce quality products domestically. The Carolina Textile District also focuses on education for young adults, hosting immersion trips for students of all ages to shine insight on how sustainable manufacturing works and why thinking about what you buy as a consumer is important. The following metrics offer a snapshot of our progress and the momentum we're building together in the network development field.
Our community engagement field works to build cultural understanding and civic participation through place-based practices. By educating the community and bridging gaps in mutual understanding, we work to cultivate respect and dignity for all. This work is guided by the belief that diverse perspectives enrich our community and strengthen our collective efforts. Integrating the arts sparks transformation, especially among youth, by centering creative thinking, making complex ideas accessible, and inspiring individuals to harness their creativity. 2 programs anchor this work: TOSS and Common Ground. TOSS focuses on environmental stewardship, the future of work, community engagement, and arts literacy. Through K-12 arts education in school and after-school programs, public art projects like Murals for Morganton, and volunteer and internship opportunities, TOSS engages young people and community members alike in creative, place-based learning that strengthens both skills and community connection. Common Ground offers an immersive approach to celebrate local culture and heritage through community tours, workshops, events, and facilitated conversations. As a part of Common Ground, our community walking tours, known as Hometown Walkabout, uses art and storytelling as a guide to explore the rich histories and distinctive qualities of our town. These experiences invite community members and visitors to discover, engage with, and celebrate the creativity and stories that define the place we live in. The numbers on the screen tell a story of progress and reflect our ongoing commitment to creating lasting community impact.
Our work with infrastructure focuses on utilizing physical assets to support the common good, from housing cooperatives and other community-driven investments. Our work also transforms underutilized sites like the previous Drexel 3 and 5 plant into vibrant community spaces that support job creation and sustainable business development. Infrastructure, in this sense, goes beyond buildings or funding. It provides the physical foundation for people, businesses, and communities to grow and thrive together. 2 current projects illustrate this work. The former Drexel 3 and 5 site is a transformative initiative repurposing a once-forgotten factory site into a revived multi-use community space named the Innovation Campus. The first phase includes the Accelerator Building, a versatile manufacturing center designed for skilled training, business incubation, and operational support. In addition to the campus, the Dixon Street housing development represents our approach to community-driven investments in housing. On 8 acres in downtown Morganton, we are developing housing using a shared equity model via the Land Trust model. This project is designed to ensure long-term affordability while enabling modest wealth-building opportunities for residents, supporting a stable and thriving community over time. In addition to physical assets, we also direct money to support the community, moving capital in ways that serve the common good. By investing in local businesses and initiatives, we help small enterprises thrive while keeping wealth rooted in the region. Capital, in this sense, is more than just funding. It's a tool to sustain long-term community prosperity. Through our Capital for the Commons Loan Fund, we provide startups with initial loans that are then recycled back into the fund as they're repaid, launching new cooperatives and fueling ongoing community growth. We focus on supporting small, democratically run, and minority-owned businesses, giving them the resources they need to succeed. As our community grows and evolves, these numbers help tell the story of what's possible when we invest in people and places. So, how do we help educate others, share information, opportunities, and insights on scaling a place-based model for community-rooted economies?
Accelerating common economies is our approach to making information accessible to individuals and available replication for other community-based organizations. We offer several opportunities to get involved, including educational immersion trips for students, in-person open houses, cohort-based institutes for organizations, and industry tours for businesses. Accelerating Common Economies provides practical tools and learning experiences centered on worker ownership, business transitions, circular production systems, and the role of arts and culture in economic development. As you can see, we work across both commercial and community spaces. Navigating these areas and everything in between requires thoughtful structure. To do this, we operate through a mix of entities, including LLCs, a public benefit corporation, and a 501c3. Each structure allows us to play a different role, from generating revenue to stewarding resources for the public good. Together, this combination gives us the flexibility to move capital in ways that support both business growth and the long-term community wealth building. You will also see each program and enterprise living within its respective field, with crossover and collaboration between each. So, where are we headed now? Looking towards the future, in 10 years, we will be an even stronger, thriving hub where workers, young people, and businesses across the region and beyond can access economic opportunities rooted in cooperation. We envision a region where sustainable manufacturing, workforce training, and community-led development work together to create lasting prosperity for everyone. Most of all, we hope to be a place that gives people hope and a genuine stake in their community's future. We would love for you to follow our journey and get involved with us. Sign up for our newsletter, organize an immersion trip for your school or university, join us on site for an in-person open house, attend our Accelerating Common Economies Institute, and follow us on social media. Thank you for your interest and believing in our work.